Hi, my name is Ashley Mackinnon and I'm a journalist. And I have to tell you, there isn't another profession I would rather have. What makes journalism really special, more than just a job, is that I'm always meeting new people, interviewing interesting subjects, seeing new places, and above everything, I'm always learning. What I've done here is put together a little showreel to show just how journalism has changed my life. Well, you'll be able to see that for yourself. Prime Minister Kevin Rudd has given a staunch defence of same-sex marriage on the ABC's Q&A program. When challenged by a pastor from New Hope Church who stated homosexuality is wrong in the eyes of God, the Prime Minister responded that it is not an abnormal condition. Why should we vote for you?
The reason I think people should vote for, not specifically me, but for the Australian independence is because our party's different.
Sure, you believe that Australians should be responsible for their own actions?
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're not hurting other people, then adults should be able to make the decisions for their own lives based on their own values and principles.
How exactly do the Democrats differentiate themselves from the Greens?
The Greens kind of spawned from us along the way when we started to look much broader at policy.
So the signs were put out yesterday afternoon. As you can see, they've been defaced already. Now you get a few people around out there, they get the paintball guns, like to have a few pot shots at the signs, and I mean, I don't mind the new look on it, but you can see how quickly it happens anyway.
I think it's an absolute disgrace that we have laws whereby people who fight for health and safety, fight for equal pay, get locked up, and bosses who kill workers on site, who underpay them, get to make more and more fucking money. So I'm here today. Yeah, that's fucking right.
They've done numerous studies, and the biggest reason that people think about euthanasia is because they don't wish to be a burden on their families and that they're lonely. Loneliness is not an incurable disease.
I think it's a Christian-led government at the moment, so I don't think we're going to get anywhere fast. I think it's going to be public pressure.
This year, an estimated 121,500 new cases of cancer will be diagnosed in Australia.
I suppose people always talk about golf ball sized tumours and stuff, but mine was more like a snooker ball.
When you've got cancer, they think that you're dying anyway, but I'm going to fight this to the death.
What the media failed to do through all this is present the victim as just as accomplished as her assailants. She was an honours student at her school after all. But none of the news teams covering this case have mentioned that. The reason for this may have been the lack of information available about the victim, who has been called Jane Doe to protect her identity. This highlights a problem prevalent in the mainstream media. They see themselves as a source of entertainment instead of an educational tool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And you know, I'd love an opportunity to work with you if one ever arises. My number's at the bottom of the screen. Just don't hesitate to give me a call. I'll be waiting.